Well, good afternoon and welcome everyone. Ben Buckland talking to you here from the baseball park in Winoka, Oklahoma. Joining you on an afternoon that we really didn't schedule anything, but we were working on some equipment and it's a beautiful day. I mean, the wind is not blowing in northwest Oklahoma. Uh, and, and and that's always news. That's always good news, as a matter of fact. So, welcome. We'll be coming to you today with with no video. So, it's it's an audio day, and we'll just pick it up a little bit here in Winoka. Rails are down right now, 10-0 in the third to O'Keene. The Whippets, the Rails are batting right now, and this is a 10-run rule league, if you will. So Rails got to get something going, and the main thing we got going is it's a beautiful, beautiful evening. As I mentioned to you, we are in Winoka, Oklahoma at the baseball field. And we are audio only this evening as we've had to work on some equipment here and just decided, well, we'll broadcast a little bit. Just stream a little bit and see how the audio sounds. So thanks for joining us. Third inning of play. Rails are down 10-0, but they got runners on first and third. Stetson Nix just now getting to first base. Titan Smith Dunn over on third base. So the Rails, hopefully, a little bit of a rally here. O'Keene, the Whippets in town. pass ball, and catcher jumps on it really quick, so nobody advances. It is slow pitch softball for the girls, baseball for the boys for the rest of the school year. Most of the games in April. Playoffs go into the next month. I told you runners first and third. Actually, the bases are loaded. A gorgeous evening. I mean, and they'll walk one in. So we're inside the run rule anyway. A 10-1. Got a timeout on the mound. We're going to probably change pitchers here for O'Keene. So it'll be just a little bit of a delay. So number 8, Woolley, goes to the mound. Has been the center fielder. They'll move him in to the pitcher's mound. Let him warm up just a little bit, and we'll go. We're in the third inning. O'Keene, a 10-1 margin now. Taking a few warm-ups on the mound is Willie Ben Buckland with you here in Winoka. Just a little bit of a warm-up. We're 2 games in after spring break. Cherokee yesterday and O'Keene in town today. The boys were at Cherokee. Girls played yesterday here in Winoka at the new field with the new, or improved field, I should say, with the new beautiful scoreboard that was donated by Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma. A great, great looking scoreboard. They've done a lot of changes, updates to the girls' school. Not school, it's on the school grounds, but it's the girls' softball field. Bases loaded here in Winoka. We're in the third. Rails are down by a score of 10-1. The run rule here is 10 after 3. So needing a rally, and got one started. Got a little roll going here for the Rails. Ball's in the dirt. Backstop here at the baseball field in Winoka, formerly Joe Stanka Field. An interesting guy. Married into a family here in Winoka. Joe was 6'6" when it was very unusual to be that tall. and he played AAA ball and then got a chance to go to Japan as the star, if you will. I'm not familiar with, oh, we're going to walk in another one, so it's 10-2. Not familiar with the national rules back when Joe Stanka played, but I am familiar with with how it works in hockey. In hockey, if you want to field a home team, if you have a town that's big enough that has a competitive hockey team in it, you are allowed 4 foreigners. Rest of them have to come from your market area. You're allowed 4 foreigners on a game on a team of 22, and one of those foreigners can be designated as the star. And the star, most of the guys that play, uh, not the star, most of the guys that play from in their home areas have other jobs. So it's kind of semi-pro, but just above it a little bit. So you can you can pay the foreigners. I can't remember what it computes to, but it's about $40,000 a year. You can pay the star over $100,000, but under $250,000. But the star gets a home and groceries, and everything he has is untaxed. We've had 3 or 4 guys from the Oklahoma City Blazers go to foreign markets and be the star in that market. We had a German kid, Guy Gerard, from Canada, who went over by Nuremberg. I'm not sure exactly where, and played as the star, and ended up marrying a girl there in town, and spent, I don't know, 20 years. He's back in Canada now. So it's a pretty lucrative thing. I'm not sure how it works in baseball, but Joe Stanka was a renowned athlete in Japan. Now, remember, this is early 50s. So the Japanese team, most of them were way under 6 feet tall. And so the team pictures I always enjoyed. You know, there'd be a bunch of guys that are around 5'5", it looked like, and Joe would be in the middle of the back row, 6'6". Pretty easy to pick him out, and an awfully nice man. This field was named for him for some time. The bleachers are just as they were when we played Kids Incorporated ball at this field, which has been a minute. So I say that to say this: when the ball passes the catcher on a pass ball, it's not necessarily safe to advance to the next base if you're a base runner, because the backstop is not very far from home plate. I think we're going to bring in another pitcher here too, which O'Keen is fine with. I mean, they have what we would term a commanding lead. They want to have some kids play, and they are. On first base is Weston Longoria. Weston in at shortstop on defense for the Rails. So they'll send to the mound now number 4, Roberts, who has been the catcher. So it takes a minute. Got to strip that equipment off. We are audio only today for the rest of today, and we hope we'll finish out the season of slow pitch softball for the girls and baseball for the boys with camera going and lights, camera, action.
Clean Harbors, hazardous waste disposal and recycling services provide the widest range of recycling, treatment, and disposal options for all your hazardous waste streams. Unmatched in North America, our infrastructure of hazardous waste management facilities services all of the U.S. and Canada, northern Mexico, and Puerto Rico. We handle both drum and bulk hazardous waste in liquid, solid, semi-solid, sludge, and gas forms. One call handles all your hazardous waste disposal needs. Located in Winoka, where we proudly support our railroaders.
Ben Buckland streaming to you here in Winoka at the ball field. It is 10-1 O'Keene over the Rails right now. We're in the third inning. Bases loaded for the Rails. They've scored one, so no longer is it. This is a 10-run rule league after three. So had it stayed 10-0, it would have been over. But little rally. Rails 10-1 now with the bases loaded, one out. Ball drops. And they missed the throw to second. No infield fly rule called. The ball dropped. Oh, it was an infield fly. Okay. Infield fly. That's going to be Corbin. So two down now. Base is empty. And two scored. So it's 10-3. 10-3, two down. Infield right fly rule got Corbin. Hit by a pitch here. I said the bases are empty, and they're not. That was Wyatt Melich that gets hit by a pitch, and he's on first. We have a runner on second. So one man was out on first. Runner went to second, and so we just scored one, I guess. So it must be 10-2. As you can tell, I was a psych and a maths comm major for, hit another one. That was a thunk. I'm a ways away and heard that thud. So we've trotted two down there, hitting the back. As Gavin took a shot. Our first baseman, no, he's been replaced now, but no, he hasn't. He's on first. He is our defensive first baseman. So Titan Smith Dunn at the plate, two down. Bases juiced. Swing and a miss. Ball to the fence, but the fence isn't far. We're in the third inning. O'Keene in town here in Winoka. Baseball season underway. Coach Ronnie Joe Nix at the helm. Calling them at third base, coaching them up. Pitch, swung on. And that empties the bases. So at the end of three, there's no run rule. It's now, I mean, there is, but they scored some. We scored some. So it's 10-2 as we begin the fourth inning of a 6 scheduled inning tilt here in Winoka.
This quarter is brought to you by Viv's Flowers and Things in downtown Winoka. Flowers for any occasion. Give Viv a call at 580-824-0023. From the beginning of time, Larry and Linda Zook have supported the people and events in our part of the country. Usually, Chimney Rock Mini Storage is full, and we remind you to get on the waiting list for the next open unit. Well, for the first time in a long time, Linda and Larry have a couple of open units at Chimney Rock Mini Storage in Winoka. Call quickly, 580-824-1042.
If you have ever thought, I wonder, excuse me, how loud the siren in Winoka is, this will give you some indication. A little education here. Little siren test for you there. It was just a test for us. It was a real thing. Right close to the ball field here. I'm seeing 2 cars with volunteer firemen hurriedly backing away and heading to the station. We'll see what information we can get you. So we start the 4th inning. Titus Smith-Dunn on the mound now, hurling for the Rails. Rails down 10-2 here at the beginning of the 4th inning. Got a ball and a strike. O'Keen Whippets in town today. So the runner walks, lead off the inning. That's number 12, Buzzard, the current pitcher for the O'Keene Whippets. Titus Smith Dunn is on the mound for the Rails. Throws an accurate pickoff play to first. Man's back quick enough. Runner goes and is in second safely, so runner on second. Fourth inning here in Winoka, a beautiful evening. It might get a little chilly, but it was sure nice to start the game at 6 o'clock this evening. Sure nice. Titus Smith Dunn releases. Runner goes and is into third. Runner on third, one down. Inning number 4. Smith Dunn fires, and it's ball 4. Runner goes to second. No throw because we got a runner on third. One down, 11-2 is the score. O'Keene Whippets in town and batting right now. Titus Smith Dunn fires and a strike. And a strike. Full count. Way high, and that's ball 4. I gave you one out, and there's nobody out. Nobody out. Ball's in the dirt, but it hits the bottom of the backstop and rebounds back to the catcher. Plenty of time for everybody to hold, so we got bases juiced. Run ruled is 10 after 3. which it was 10-0 in the third, and then the Railroaders rallied. A mini rally, but all rallies count, right? So they tagged a couple on, and here we are. It's 11-2 now. Down on the ground, to the plate, almost a double plate. They score one and get one out at the plate, so they stop one from scoring. So the fielder's choice allowed the runner to come to first, and then when they were trying to get him, had a little bit of a booted ball. It took a minute and got the runner into second. So we got runners on second and third now. There's a bang. Gets right through the middle. It'll just be a single, but it'll be 2 RBIs. So number 4, Roberts, the catcher, up here up on first base. He's the only runner now, cleared the bases. One got thrown out at home, and then the next one scored. There were 2 on. $12 on the board now. No throw as Roberts goes into second. Kind of a accidental bunt, but it went foul. Out to shortstop and caught. Nicely done. So 2 down now. Throw back into second, but not in time, just about in time. Longoria fielding the Texas leaguer for the out. So 2 down. Gonna bunt, steps back, it's a strike. Runner goes to third, so what they were trying to do worked anyway. O'Keene Whippets in town today. One game with the Railroaders started at 6 o'clock. Sundown now, and it's starting to cool down. Man's going to try to come home, and he does. 13 now. 13 on the board. Titus Smith done on the mound. Brings it home. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Two down now here in the fourth. Little change up, but it's outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That retires the side, so we're in the fourth inning now. Rails will come to bat, and they're trailing. Score on the board is 13-5. Ben Buckland here in Winoka. Railroaders and the Whippets in the fourth inning. Rails down 13-5.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Warm up with a class at Northwest Technology Center this month. Choose one of our evening classes, including computer fundamentals, cooking, health-related courses, business development, and much more. Northwest Technology Center also offers training for your business at your convenience. Contact us today for more information at 580-327-0344 in Alva or 580-227-3708 in Fairview. Northwest Technology Center is preparing students for success in education, careers, and life.
In the fourth, in Winoka, Ben Buckland here with you, reporting that the siren that you heard was, in fact, the fire siren. Turned out to be a controlled burn. However, I don't know if the controlled burn had a little problem or exactly what the situation was, but anyway, the siren went off and the right people responded. So the Railroaders come to bat now, trailing the O'Keene Whippets 13-5. So Chris goes to first. Railroad's got a runner now and a strike called on the batter. Robert's still on the mound. Pitcher now started out as a catcher, now on the mound. Bottom of the fourth. And a strike. Batter Stetson Nix. Nix all the way at second base so far today. We're 4 innings down in a 6-inning contest with a 10-run rule. There's a ding. Third baseman up. Oh, he boots the ball. Boots the ball, and we're first and third. We're going to score that a hit. Not sure what the official score will say, but we liked it. Runners at first and second. Roberts from the mound. Ball gets by, and the runners advance. And they throw the ball into center field, and the Rails score. It's 13-6 now. No outs. Bottom of the fourth. Nobody down, and Roberts from the stretch. Throw to second. Hits the runner. Stetson Nix back into the bag. Put a little dirt on it and rub it where it hits and get ready for where it hit. Get ready for the next one. Nix at second base. A strike called. 13-6 is the score now. Thirteen to 6, nobody down. Stetson Nix, the runner, on second. Too high. Three to 1. Oh no, that was 4. So Ellis trots to first. We got runners in first and third now. Nobody down. Bottom of the fourth. Colin Bouchard at the plate. Runners at first and second, nobody down. Bottom of the fourth. That's a ball. 2 balls. And a strike. Nobody down. Beautiful, beautiful evening. Starting to get a little chilly. Not chilly as you think about it in February, but chilly in March. O'Keene Whippets in town. Junior high game at 4:30. This one started at 6. Colin takes a strike. Gonna be full. Foul ball. Full count. Full count. Nobody down. Shot. Shot. Oh, he booted it in right field. Booted it. Score one. And they cut Nixon off, or cut Nix off, so Stetson's at third. Rails score one is 13-7. Pretty good hit by Bouchard. The right fielder kind of short hopped it, so he booted it and got behind him. But he got enough on it to stop the ball behind him, so it didn't roll. No balls, 2 strikes. Weston Longoria steps in the plate. Got a dinger, but it's going to be foul. Ooh. I think that sound was the top of a building and not a top of a car. The toss is too high. Ball gets past the catcher. Backstop is not very far from home plate, so one of 2 things happen a lot. One, if the ball gets past the catcher hard, hits the backstop, it has a tendency to bounce back to the catcher. If it goes soft, it doesn't go very far because the backstop isn't very far. Runners on second and third. 2-2 the count. A strike. Weston Longoria, good enough hitter. No, oh, struck him out. Good enough hitter. Took a cut. Got a pretty good look at it, but nothing good happened. A hit batsman. Runner comes in. Man on first. 1 down. And it's 13-7. Wyatt Millage standing in. Millage batting with the bases juiced. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wyatt Millage. Started the evening as the pitcher. Got one, little hop. Gets by the second baseman. 1 scores. 2 scores. It is 13-8, and Wyatt Millage is on first with a nice little ding up the middle. Really a tough ball to play. Short hop, long hop, what am I going to do? And while he thought about it, it got down into his feet, and there we are. We're going to have a conversation on the mound, and probably somebody else will get a chance to throw. We'll see about that when we come back. Rails making a rally. What do you think?
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
In Winoka, we are. Baseball action. Rails were down. This is a 10-run rule league after 3. And in the third, the Rails were down 10-0. They had a little rally in the third. Wyatt Millage stealing second there. Ball goes to the screen. Runner going to try to score. He's out. Out at home. So 2 down. 2 down. Whoa. Overthrows. Runner goes to third. Wyatt's on third. Number 25. Gavin at the bat. That's our first baseman. Runner on third. Wyatt Millage. There are 2 down. 14-9 now. And a strike. 14-9. The score in the 4th inning. 4 of a scheduled 6. Ball gets away from the catcher, but doesn't roll too far. Nobody advances. Nobody being Wyatt. I understand the ag kids did great today in Alva. I'll catch you up on that when I find out about it. Ball 4, and our first baseman is on first base. Two down. Crack of the bat. Ball one. On the mound for O'Keene, young man who started out as their catcher. Now on the mound, Roberts. Got a hit batsman, and Titus will come to first. Titus Smith done an impressive young man in a lot of ways, and one of the ways was he really worked on his game in basketball. He really worked on his body in basketball. He's come a long ways as an athlete. Good kid. Good kid. The pitch way over the head. Catcher jumps and gets it. Ball one. (14-9), the score. Game that would look like it was going to be over in the third is not. Ball on the ground and thrown out. So we go to fifth. It is 14-9. Rails with a little rally. Got cut off kind of short there, but got some in. 14-9. We'll be back. Rachel's Cafe in downtown Winoka is like its owner. Beautiful. From the front door clear through. You'll love the look, the feel, and you'll love the taste at Rachel's Cafe. With a full menu and a daily special, Rachel's is burgers, calf fries, and much, much more. Open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 to 4 and Friday and Saturday from 11 to 7 p.m. Say hi to Rachel and her great staff in downtown Winoka.
The downtown square, right here in Alva. Holder Drug, your local pharmacy. Stop in and check out some of the new available items at Holder's, starting with our hanging scrolls and banners. Expecting a child soon? Holder Drug is the perfect place for your baby registry. Find more information by stopping by the store or visit us online at holderdrug.com. As always, free delivery with your medications and prescriptions, along with specials at the fountain. That's Holder Drug, located on the downtown square, right here in Alva.
We are very fortunate to live, to work, and to be able to play in this part of the world. We're also thankful for all of our blessings, our friends, and our neighbors in and around the Winoka area. One of our big blessings is having our own animal doctor. That's Dr. Michaela Zook. Dr. Michaela Zook is now located in downtown Winoka and can be reached at any time by telephone, 580-554-0226. Dr. Michaela Zook. One more blessing. And our hometown veterinarian.
(14-9) is the score here in Winoka. O'Keene Whippets on top of the Railroaders. As we enter inning number 5 of a scheduled 6-inning ball game. Remind you that on Rose and Ben Thursday at 11 o'clock, we'll be talking to the guys putting on the Bull Battle 10. Got a bunt to lead off here. Nice dig out. Stetson Nix here covering that base, dug that out really fine. But throw was enough late that we got a runner on first. Buzzard back in. Pretty nice little pickoff move from Titus Smith-Dunn. Fake bunt, but good enough to get the runner to second. Runner advances to third on the pass ball. It is 14-9. O'Keene has led comfortably the entire game, but the Rails rally a little bit. They've managed to come back from almost succumbing to the 10-run after 3 rule to not only keep it going, but get it up to 14-9. Strikeout, but a throw to first, and they get him, throw home, and he's safe. So score one, 15-9 now. We're in inning 5, top of. Smith-Dunn fires. Too high. Titus has a variety of pitches. I mean, a pretty good variety. He's got a curveball that works. Got a fastball that'll slide a little bit. And a changeup that really changes up. Ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. O'Keene Whippets in town. On top of the Rails now, 15-9. Inning number 5. Way high. 3-1, going to make him throw a strike here. Something that there's been a little problem with. And a ball. He was taken and took. And it's a ball. Third baseman in just a little. Delivery. No throw to second. Oh, he came back. No need to throw to second. No, he didn't. He's on second. Stay with me. One umpire today, and that one's behind the plate, so close play at second, called him safe. Ball thrown into left field. Now a throw home, nice throw home, but a little late. And it's 16-9. Same batter, 2-2. Ball 4 and a runner. Null. The left fielder on first. 1 down. 16-9 the score. We're in the top of the 5th. Smith done. Checks his runner, doesn't like it, backs off the rubber. Throw to second. Gets by, but cut off good by Stetson Nix out there. Ball comes back in. We now have a runner at second. That pitch was called a ball. We have 1 down. Throw back to second. Longoria covering over there, shortstop. Not in time, runner's safe. Little hop into center field and it'll drop. Runner's still running. He'll go to third. Oh, they got him. They got him coming into third. So 2 down. Two down now. Titus Smith done working on the mound. Rails needing to get out of this and get to the bats. This is the top of the 5th. Three balls and a strike. (17-9) is the score. Foul ball. O'Keene Whippets in town. Ball game started at 6 o'clock. 2 down here. The count's full. Top of the 5th. 17-9. O'Keene up. Struck him out. Struck him out. Struck him out swinging. $17-9 as the Rails come to bat here in the bottom of the fifth of a scheduled 6-inning game.
What do you look for in a good ag lender? Local decision making? Quick responses on questions? Personalized business packages with a focus on your financial goals? Guidance with the latest technology? On-site visits with respect for your time and your schedule? Well, if that sounds good to you, you should give us a call. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the leader in ag lending.
Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, an equal housing lender, online at farmcreditloans.com.
The first quarter is brought to you by Rick George and Associates. When it's time for taxes, don't get second-class help for the most important business decision in your world. Get with the best. Rick and Matt at Rick George and Associates in downtown Winoka. From the beginning of time, Larry and Linda Zook have supported the people and events in our part of the country. Usually, Chimney Rock Mini Storage is full, and we remind you to get on the waiting list for the next open unit. Well, for the first time in a long time, Linda and Larry have a couple of open units at Chimney Rock Mini Storage in Winoka. Call quickly, 580-824-1042.
Clean Harbors, hazardous waste disposal and recycling services provide the widest range of recycling, treatment, and disposal options for all your hazardous waste streams. Unmatched in North America, our infrastructure of hazardous waste management facilities services all of the U.S. and Canada, northern Mexico, and Puerto Rico. We handle both drum and bulk hazardous waste in liquid, solid, semi-solid, sludge, and gas forms. One call handles all your hazardous waste disposal needs. Located in Winoka, where we proudly support our railroaders.
Ben Buckland with you here in Winoka at Railroader Field. We're in the bottom of the fifth of a scheduled 6-inning game. First pitch gets hit by the pitch. First batter, I should say. That's Stetson Nix, and he trots to first. Got a new pitcher, as a matter of fact. Buzzard on the mound. Ellis in the box, and it's 1-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ian Ellis in the batter's box. Stetson Nix on first. And a ball 4. And Colin Bouchard steps in now. Bouchard got a dinger his last time up. Rails had a little rally going. Might have one going, starting to go now. Runners at first and second. Ellis at first, Nix at second. Bouchard in the box from the right side. Takes it high. It doesn't have to be real high to be high. 2 balls, no strikes. 3 balls. And the pitch outside. 4 pitches. Bouchard loads the bases. Bases juiced. Rails are down 17-9. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Weston Longoria from the right side steps in. Outside, I think the strategy here is just make him throw strikes because he's having a tough time doing it. However, there's one. That baby is up and in the lights and it's center field, and it's caught. And it's a double play. Bouchard got a good hit. Got up in the lights, the center fielder played it well. And then we had runners being tagged. So there's 2 down. We went from bases loaded, nobody down, to 1 runner, 2 runners, first and third, and 2 down. Ball on the ground, gets through. 1 run will score. It's still rolling. Runner. Oh, the runner's coming, and he's coming fast. And scores. It's 11-17. There is 2 down now. Nice ball hit, and then misplayed, and that helped. Ben Buckland with you here in Winoka. It had to be 75 when I sat down here. Now, it's not February chilly, but I kind of dressed for 75. Not 75 anymore, but there's not a strong wind. And when you can say that in Northwest Oklahoma, generally things are pretty good. Runner goes to third. Wyatt Millage stands in. It does have to be pretty high to be high for Wyatt. 1 ball, 2 strikes, it's in the dirt. Oh, he's going to try to score. That's going to be tough. He's out. It doesn't have to go very far. Now, Colin Bouchard is fast. It doesn't have to go very far to be far enough. And that one was. So we wrap it up. It's 17-11, the final score. Rails go down, but they had a rally and they went for it. We'll be with you the next time we go, and the next time we go, we'll have visual too. You'll just love it. See you there. See you Thursday morning. It is Rose and Ben at 11 o'clock. See you then.